Ashes, England coach Trevor Bayliss hits back at sledging row with Australia. The England coach insisted his players were guilty of nothing more than red-blooded competition after several clashes with the Australia skipper. But Bayliss admitted if he had his way he would like to see both a reduction in sledging on the field and the removal of stump mick. "I am not happy with it, and that goes for both sides," he said. "But it's just the way the game is these days. I would like to see the microphones turned down though, as I don't think that's necessarily a good thing for young kids watching." England were furious after Smith, David Warner and Peter Hanscom got stuck into Johnny Bairstow in the middle in the first test in Brisbane, conversations which were overheard on stump mic and picked up in the media. They are red-blooded young males competing against each other, and most of the time it's fairly light-hearted. Trevor Bayliss and tensions which had simmered all week following that have boiled in Adelaide, with Smith dragged into confrontations with Stuart Broad and Jimmy Anderson on day one. Broad was then guilty on day two of giving Hanscom an in-your-face send-off after getting his wicket in the first over of the day. Bayliss added, "I don't think anyone has to listen to what is being said, but it is grown men playing a very competitive sport, and sometimes those emotions boil over. They are red-blooded young males competing against each other, and most of the time it's fairly light-hearted. But sometimes there's a lot more made of it in the media than what happens out in the field." While England's mind games against Smith helped to dismiss the Australia captain for 40, Shaun Marsh proved a more painful thorn in English flanks with an unbeaten century. It was an innings that gave him and his father Jeff the distinction of becoming the only father-son combination to post centuries in Ashes tests after the older Marsh's tons in 1986, 87 and 1989. Marsh admitted he was nervous approaching three figures but said, "I am just extremely happy to get 100 for my country. And to get 100 in the Ashes is pretty special." Marsh's call-up to the Ashes squad split opinion, but his half-century in Brisbane and three figures here have cemented his position in the side. He added, "I was disappointed with my shot in Brisbane, but I felt nice and comfortable up there and relaxed in the middle, and it is good on a personal note to reach 100.